Do you want to know the fastest way to earn $10 per day online without investment and no matter the country you live in? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael, and if you watched any of my videos before, you will know that I constantly test free ways to make some extra money online, and I have literally tested hundreds of sites, and I'm very often asked about the fastest and easiest way to earn $10 per day completely for free, and therefore I decided to share this video here where I will show you step by step several different methods where you can combine it and then easily get to $10 per day starting basically today. So before I go over the methods that you can use to start earning some extra money online and quite easily reach $10 per day, I just want to set the expectations, because in some countries, it will be very easy to reach $10 per day with completely free methods. And in other countries, it will take quite a bit of effort to get there, because that's just how it is. But usually the countries where it's very easy to reach, it's also higher cost of living and things like that. So relatively, what you can earn will kind of be the same. So you just need to be aware of that. There will be differences from country to country, how easy it will be to reach this and how much effort you have to put in. But when that is said, I just want to make it completely clear that it is definitely possible from any country with completely free methods to earn $5 to $10 per day online. But you do need to do it with the right expectations, because often I see people asking me saying like, I want to earn $10 per day online, and then I share a long list of options with them, and then 2 minutes later they come back and say, oh, they don't work. But you don't know, you didn't even try to do it. So if you are expecting to just be able to push a button and make a lot of money online without doing anything at all, then I might as well just tell you as it is, you will not start making money online, because one of the biggest reasons people fail making money online is that they are not willing to put in an effort. Also, I want to make it clear that it is definitely possible to make more than $10 per day online, also with completely free methods. But if you're looking for a way to make really big money, or maybe even make a really good living online, yes, there are options, but these completely free methods will not really be a way to do that. Then you need to create an actually online business instead. These methods I will show you here can then be a great way to make the money that you can invest into this, into building an actually online business. And if that's what you're going for, and if that's your goal, then I will also leave a link below here so you can read more about how you potentially can do that. But in this video here, I want to focus on completely free methods, how you can start earning some extra money online today, and how you can, the fastest possible way, get to $10 per day. And at the end, I will also share a bonus tip about how you can passively, potentially actually grow what you earn here further. And that tip is not for everyone, but it is a bonus tip. So if you're interested in that, make sure to stick around and hear that tip so you can find out if it's for you or not. So if you want to start making, let's say $5 or $10 per day online with completely free methods, then what I would recommend you start with is to install a couple of passive income apps. And there are a couple of examples, for example, Honeygain and IP Royal. Those I use myself, and I've been paid by them myself. I know that they do pay in the work. You just need to install them on your computer, and then you will earn by sharing your unused internet. It will not give you huge earnings, and in some countries it will give you more earnings than in others. But if you have an unlimited internet plan, it can be an easy way to earn, and then you can just install them and basically earn passively in the background while you use some of the other earning methods I will show you in this video here. And these are just two examples. There are more passive income apps, and I will also share a link below here so you can find a full list of passive income apps that you can use. And that's definitely something I will recommend to give a foundation earning that you will get just for using your computer, or in some cases also your mobile phone. So that's definitely a good place to start. It will not get you to $10 alone in most cases, so you need to combine it with the other methods. And in general, it's great to combine several of these different methods here and put it together so it fits your exact needs and your exact preferences, so you also enjoy what you actually do. So one of the easiest ways to start making some extra money online is by taking paid service. And if you have watched any of my videos before, you will know that I really do like getting paid for sharing my opinion through service sites. However, this is not necessarily a good option in all countries, but in some countries, you will easily be able to reach these $5 to $10 per day just by taking a few surveys actually, and something you can do in maybe half an hour, depending on the service sites you join and the country you live in. But it is very important that you join the service sites that are available in your country. Do not try to fake your country. It is fraud, it is cheating, it is stealing from the site owners, and that's just not an ethical way to make money online. And also they do have strict security, so they will ban you if you try to cheat like that. So if you want to use any of these earning methods, you have to do it honestly. And in some countries, paid service can be a really good option. And on my website, I have lists of the best options in quite a lot of different countries, so you can go there, and I will of course leave a link below here so you can go there and see the full list. In some countries I have more than 50 sites actually mentioned. In most countries between 15 and 25 legit sites that actually do pay you, and it definitely is a great and easy way to earn a bit extra whenever it fits into your schedule, and many of them you can also use on your phones. And if you happen to live in a country where there's not a lot of paid service sites, I do have also a list of international service sites that will give you service once in a while, but you might not find service every day, whereas in some countries you can find many surveys every day and earn $10 easily just by using paid service sites. But if that's not the case in your country, then use some of the other earning methods in this video here instead. Paid service is not the only way to make extra money online, as you will see in this video here. So with that said, let's now move on to the next option here. But before I move on to the next option, I would appreciate if you could just take 1 second to like this video here, because it can help it to be seen by more people. So the next option I want to go over is what's called microjob websites, and there are quite a lot of different microjob websites, and if you join several of them, you can of course get access to more tasks and earn more. But I wanted to show you 2 specific examples in this video here. The first one is called Pickleworkers. You can see right now they have 1,037 available tasks here, and this INT here means that it's international, so it's something that you can do from any country. And Pickleworkers also pays out both via PayPal and cryptocurrencies and other methods, so you can find good payout methods no matter the country you live in. Let me just reveal right away that not all the tasks here are worth it, and you definitely need to make sure to read the instructions properly, so you only take the tasks that are actually worth it and give us fair pay and everything. But you can find plenty of tasks. You can see all these here that says international. They are available in all countries. Just as I mentioned, choose wisely so you only take the tasks that are actually worth it. But Pickleworkers definitely offers a lot of micro tasks no matter where you live. And let me also show you one more website where you can find a lot of micro tasks. And the next platform I wanted to show you that offers microtasks is called Timebox. Timebox is actually not only a microjobs website, it's also a get paid to site where you can find, for example, a lot of paid surveys and paid offers and more. But if you go to the earnings section here and tasks, you can see there is also something called tasks here. And as of recording this review here, you can see there is almost 1,000 tasks available. So it also has a lot, and you can see exactly what you will get. And also here, of course, you need to make sure to actually read the exact conditions, what you need to do to get the reward. Again, not all the tasks here will be worth it, but it definitely has a lot to choose from. So if you just choose wisely, you can earn quite some nice extra money on the side here. And if you combine it with Pickleworkers and other microjobs websites, this alone will also be able to earn you, for example, $10 per day. And below this video here, I will also leave a link to more information about both Pickleworkers and Timebox and more microjob websites, so you can see how you can find the best of these options. So the next option I want to go over is what's called user testing, where you can get paid to test, for example, apps and websites. And there are quite a lot of different platforms that offer this. The thing about user tests is that you will rarely find user tests every day. In some countries, maybe never, but in some countries you might find 3 per week or 4 per month or something like that. And this is something I really enjoy myself because it can be quite entertaining also to do. Usually you have to record your screen while you answer some questions and navigate a website and give feedback. And the great thing about these, even though they do not have that many tasks usually, is that they pay really well usually. In many cases you will get between $10 and $30 for a test that takes somewhere between 10 and 30 minutes. So even if you do not get a lot of them, even if you, for example, just get, let's say 5 per month, but you only spend like 15 minutes each and you maybe get paid $15, $20 per task and you enjoy it at the same time, you can see that that is really some nice extra money you can earn like that. So that is something I would definitely encourage you to use in combination with the other options I show you here, because just to use it alone, you will rarely get enough tests here and you would probably need to join several of them to just get tests once in a while. But again, not all countries will have any tests like this. So if that's the case in yours, then just use some of the other options here. But if you want to use some of these options here, then I also have a full list on my website of the best user testing sites, and I will leave a link below here so you can go there and check it out and see exactly how to join them and full tutorials of all my recommended user testing websites. So the last option I want to go over before we get to the bonus tip is what's called data entry tasks, because there are plenty of data entry platforms and I have a full video just about the best data entry platforms, and I will leave a link to that in the top corner here. But right now I'm just on an example site called RemoTasks, just to show you, for example, what you can get paid to draw lines around images here, or do transcriptions, or do different categorizations and data collections. There are quite a lot of tasks like this and platforms that offer this. You just need to be aware that in the beginning with platforms like this, you sometimes have to pass tests and go through some training to actually learn the skills to do it. But once you then have those skills, it can give you some quite nice earnings on the side. And in some cases, you can also earn just $10 per day or more just by doing data entry tasks if you find the right platforms and if you are willing to put in some effort to actually learn the skills. So as you can already see, there are some really great methods, no matter where you live, to start earning some extra money on this side online. But as promised, I also wanted to show you how you can take some of those earnings and potentially grow them further passively. This is not an option for all, I just want to make that clear, but it is because I'm often asked about how to then potentially grow your money further. And I just want to show you what I have recently started testing myself a lot. And one platform I use here is called Binance, and this is actually a crypto trading platform, but it also has ways to earn actually. If you join here and you go to finance, there's something called Binance Earn, and I will of course leave a link here below this video here so you can also go there and sign up if you decide that this is for you. What I then personally do is that on some of the options I have shown you here and some of the free earning methods I use, they actually pay in cryptocurrencies, and then I withdraw them into Binance, because when you join Binance for free, you get a free, for example, Bitcoin wallet or Litecoin wallet, and wallets for all these different cryptocurrencies. So you can just withdraw the money into here, and then they, for example, have something called savings or lock staking. And if I just click here for the savings, then you can see that you can get some interest just by actually having these particular cryptocurrencies standing here. For example, for Bitcoin, you would get 1.2% just for having the money in your account here, and you will actually get percentages into your account here every day. And you can also exchange, for example, if you withdraw Bitcoin here into some of the other currencies that give higher interests. And if you want to, you can also look into this lock staking here, where you can stake some earnings. And you can see certain currencies here give really high interest if you do this, and you can do it for longer periods. Of course, there can be some risks involved in this if the currency that you stake here, for example, loses value and things like that. So this is not an option for all, and you definitely need to look probably into this here. And Binance has a lot of tutorials about exactly how to use both the interest option and the staking here. So make sure to carefully look into that before you decide to use your earnings for this. But because I'm often asked about how to passively grow earnings here, I want to show this because you can actually earn here without investing anything. Usually it's a trading platform where you have to put money in here, but what I do is using some of the free earning methods here, earning cryptocurrencies, taking it in here, and then growing them, for example, with interests or some of these staking methods here. So it is an option, but just make sure to carefully look into the details of how this works here, as it is not an option for all. If you just want your money out in cash, then this is not an option for you. Then you should just use the platforms that offers to pay out, for example, via PayPal, a direct bank transfer or gift cards, and then just take your earnings that way. So as you can see, there are plenty of free earning methods, and if you combine several of the different options I have shown you here, it is definitely possible to easily reach $10 per day as an online income. And you can potentially also grow it even further depending on the country and depending on the effort you are willing to put in. But because I'm so often asked about which platforms and how to earn $5 to $10 per day, I wanted to put this together in one video where I show you that it's just a matter of combining different options. Sometimes people get so focused on only using one option, and if that doesn't work for them, they just give up. But there are so many free online earning methods. So if you just keep testing a little bit and find the right ones for your skills, for your country, then you can earn no matter your background and no matter the country you live in. As I mentioned, these free earning methods are not meant to make you rich or anything like that. So you do need to do it with the right expectations. You do need to be willing to put in a bit of effort. But if you are, then anyone can definitely easily earn $10 or more online with free earning methods. And I hope this video helped you and gave you some good ideas about how to get started. And I will leave links below here to more information about all the options here that I mentioned, so you can choose the ones that you think fit you and then easily get started. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment below here and I will reply to all of the comments personally. So just ask if there is anything you want to know. And if this video helped you, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time there's a video with tips and tricks about how to get the most out of it, get paid to sites, paid service sites, and other free ways to earn some extra cash on the side online.